half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Athletics and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And getting to start, Ranger Suarez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, first baseman.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boogan, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Hey-ha! Just underway here at Fenway.
That's a ball.
He goes down looking.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jonah Heim. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. The A's go quietly. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Fenway. And pitching in this one for the A's, Mason Barnett. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Batting second, center field.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Rafael
go?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing. 0-1 now. On the ground.
Ball.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. And that
Ball,
misses
that's
off the
outside.
outside edge.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your
That's
base.
a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Digging in, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
First pitch
No, that missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses. Fly ball down the line. And it's
And
a
foul.
foul ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and everyone's safe. They're loaded.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Monasterio in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Oh, 1 now. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own as they escape the bases loaded jam. Scoreless after 1. Back inside Fenway Park, stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Hey!
second inning here. No score.
That's a ball. That's down.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, right field.
That's
and
foul.
That is foul. Stays alive. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Rafaela on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
No, that
Activity in
missed.
the bullpen. Hayden Yinger, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. And that one is downstairs, and it's a full count. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
Yeah.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bolte on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Connor Wong.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong.
Ah!
Wong wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Nick Sogard.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Brian Serven.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the 0-1. Ground ball, left side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Shortstop, Alika Williams.
That one
Ball.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Jonathan Ornelas.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Ornelas. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Top of the third, no score. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Check
What you
swing.
got?
Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Athletics,
on now,
number
Hayden
58.
Yinger. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Got him looking for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Line drive and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
On to the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Yeah.
This one in the air center field. Rafaela settles underneath it, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, number 47.
That's a ball. That's inside. Ball.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a ball line to center. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Here comes the skipper out of the
Jared
dugout,
Durant.
and he's ready to make the move. Hayden Yinger won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Brady
A's,
Basso
number
comes on
66,
now.
Brady
Bringing in the lefty
Basso.
with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now batting Jared Durant. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom has a beat on it. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. No score. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
You know, these A's just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Nope.
Check
Ball.
swing. He held up. Ball 1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Into center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time.
Yeehaw!
Hard hit left side. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Siegler.
Anthony Siegler.
There's a
One.
strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ball.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
The 1-0. That one
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Nick Sogard on deck for Boston.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. On the corner for a strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball
Ball 4,
to
take your
aboard.
base.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. A switch hitter batting right.
No, that's up.
The Bo Sox looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
In there for strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
In the dirt, but kept close to third. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Siegler on third. Wong at second with 1 away. That's out to center field. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. 1 run's in, runner around third. Now a second crosses the plate, and he's got a 2-run triple.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
One down, runner at third. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. In there at the knees, 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's a high chopper. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brady Basso is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
A's,
on here, Elvis Alvarado.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That's towards center. Bolte gets under it, and the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Brian Servin, the next to hit.
Catcher, Brian Servin.
That's a ball. Hike one.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missing inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ground ball. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Williams wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit. This one in the air center field. Rafaela drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
Foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Grounds one to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Number 47.
First and second, 2 outs. Tommy White digs in now.
No, ball.
Williams, the lead runner at second. Bolte at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That's a ball.
That clips the corner. Alvarado, a 6'6" righty, 255 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Wow,
That's a
triple
ball.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Outside
Ball.
low, and that is ball 1. The shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That one to first. One at second. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that one
That's
missing
inside. Ball.
a sharp slider.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Boston, now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Tyron Guerrero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Slayton getting loose as well. The 1-0.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one ripped, but foul. And now it's 1-2.
Ball.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next.
And here's a look at how
left
he's
fielder,
using his
Tyler
pitches in this one.
Soderstrom.
There's the
Yeah.
strike at the knees. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the
That's
big
a
league
ball.
level. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
In the air, left field. And a
That's
foul
foul.
ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
2-2. Into the outfield, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
That's high. That's a ball.
On the ground to third. And a
Foul.
foul ball.
No, that's in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Muncy off of first with 2 away. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela under this one. And that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Siegler.
Anthony Siegler.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air out towards right center. Butler moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Comes up empty.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
Got him. 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Luis
Athletics,
Medina
number
gets the ball now.
46.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Nick Sogard. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. And
That's a foul ball.
just foul.
I don't
No,
like to
that
say
missed.
he
That's a ball.
wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line to left. And that will end the inning. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching. For the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
41.
Tyron Guerrero.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off,
Leading
Brian
off for the
Servin
A's,
has grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Siegler. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Alika Williams.
Heck one!
The 0-1. And that one hit to first. Sogard steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the A's,
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Jonathan Ornelas.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan Ornelas now at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Butler should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Nope, ball. Hee-haw!
Chopped left side.
That's foul.
And that goes foul. On the ground to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now,
designated
Masataka
hitter,
Yoshida.
Really nice
Masataka
swing in his last
Yoshida.
at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Up next for
I don't know
the
how
Red
he's able to
Sox.
shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ball
Ball
one, no
out.
strikes. Two on, one out. And that's
Yeah.
in for a strike. And the count even at one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Duran swings through it for strike one. The Bo Sox trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one the other way. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across and in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hey!
Backed off
That's
the
a
plate
side
that
ball.
time. Two outs, two in scoring position.
It's a
Ball,
big
that's up.
opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Yoshida at third. Duran at second with two gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Red Sox with an RBI double. Last chance coming up for the A's. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Slayton warming up as well. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyron Guerrero done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Eric Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago. The Athletics down to their last out. And now the DH, Jonah Heim, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the A's, left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Nope, that's in.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope.
Miller,
Ball.
28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's a 2-1. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long